equation as vote banks because you have the upper caste Hindus, non-Yadav OBCs and the non-Jat Dalits also helping them. So now let's understand, let's go and get into the debate straight away. Is the BJP in pole position 5 months or somewhere thereof ahead of the polls? Battle for Uttar Pradesh is the hashtag. Sudhin the Baroda BSP spokesperson is with us. Ambikanand Sahai, senior journalist, is with us, and Gopal Krishna Agarwal, BJP national spokesperson, also with us. Namaste to all of you. Good to have you with us. We are back to talking a lot of politics, and I think it's many more debates like these in the coming days. But is it going to be Kam ki Rajniti or Ram ki Rajniti, Sudhin the Baroda ji? Because everybody is also trying to cobble up their own caste equations. The BSP has also done something to bring in Brahmins.
You see, as far as the Bharatiya Janata Party government is concerned, the least thing that they are concerned about is the Kam ki Rajniti. They are only concerned about the communalization and polarization, and which you have also mentioned that in the days to come, the strong leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party will be able to garner a lot of votes. But we, while are quite sure, because yesterday in the conference, Bahan Mayawati ji is the old Bahan Mayawati ji back in the politics and as well as in the people of Uttar Pradesh. The kind of enthusiasm the workers exhibited yesterday in Lucknow, tens of thousands of workers who had come over there, and they have gone back with the same kind of spirit which was there in 2007. And let me say this, that in spite of all the polarization and the divisiveness the Bharatiya Janata Party government is going to indulge in, the people of Uttar Pradesh know they have not done anything during the corona. Even till now, 40 children, 50 children have died in Firozabad. During the days of corona, no oxygen was available. There is unemployment. The Kisans are marching from western UP to eastern UP. All over Uttar Pradesh, the farmers' distress has moved the entire population, the rural population, against the Bharatiya Janata Party government. So unemployment, farmers' unrest, overall no performance. Bharatiya Janata Party may try any amount of divisiveness. They are going to lose, and Bahan Mayawati ji will lead from the front, and we will see victory for the Bahujan Samaj Party.
Well, that's a very strong pitch, and it just looked like Sudhin the Baroda ji is just warming up for some of the election rallies that he may just go ahead and address. That was the spirit in which he's made the opening. But then that is also a sign of things to come. Gopal Krishna Agarwal, how would you defend the BJP? Many say ground sentiment is with the BJP, but there are many holes that are also being punched in the way Yogi Adityanath has been able to do his work or not done his work, the pending projects, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, how strong will he be? His engagement with the people of Kashi, his commitment towards the progress of Uttar Pradesh. Many are saying some promises still have been not done. The Prime Minister the other day had just instructed everybody, complete all the pending work, focus on finishing the work that is still pending.
Anand, important thing is when you underline Kam ki Rajniti or Ram ki Rajniti. The thing is, we are for both, because Ram is also the identity for which India has been standing for centuries. One thing. Second thing is about the way in 2017 when we came to power, Uttar Pradesh was among the lowest states in the country. It was considered among the Bimaru state. Now it has come on second position on ease of doing business. See the infrastructure. Airports are being built one after another. The roads are being built. A defense corridor is being built. Law and order is among the good states in the country. I have been visiting and talking to investors across globe. They all are looking forward to investing heavily in Uttar Pradesh. The labor reforms, Uttar Pradesh has taken a lead. Then their land bank, Uttar Pradesh government has put up the maximum amount of land availability in the central portal. So economic development, infrastructure, ease of doing business, And even on the COVID front, Uttar Pradesh 2 days back gave vaccination of 29 lakh in a single day. So vaccination policy, the way the migration labor issue was handled, there are challenges definitely. But Uttar Pradesh under Yogi ji has performed extremely well from a Bimaru state to coming to one of the leading state in the country is important. And not only this calm, but also we are building the Ram temple, which we had promised in our manifesto, that we will do everything to get this temple built before the as promised before the elections, etc. And the thing is, what is Samajwadi Party and Bahujan Samaj Party is doing? Bahujan Samajwadi Party is saying we are for BMD, Brahmin, Muslim and Dalit. What is Samajwadi Party saying? We are for BMY, Brahmin, Muslims and Yadav. Is this the way politics, democracy should function? They should answer. Where are other communities? Where are Vaishya? Where are Kshatriyas? They don't have any place.
Why should they be looking at it from the prism of community and caste is the question. Are you working, if you're going to be governing, are you going to govern only for Brahmins, Muslims and Yadavs, or Brahmins, Muslims and Dalits, or are you going to be doing it for the entire 20-odd crore population of Uttar Pradesh? That has got to be the question. But the fact is, does the BJP have it all sorted, Ambikanath Sahai? Because not so long ago, you said that there are a lot of
for the OBC
and tugs and which could cost the BJP this time around. But is it all sorted? And the Prime Minister now is going to start visiting Uttar Pradesh regularly. His visit to Aligarh is also for a particular purpose. The Raja Mahendra Vishwavidyalaya foundation stone being laid. The counter to Aligarh Muslim University.
You are right. See, there are three larger political realities we must focus on. We are talking of elections, politics, and who will win the election, that's all. Now, if you look at the larger political reality, what is important? Number one, opposition is divided, the BJP is united. The Prime Minister and Yogi ji are now moving in tandem. This is very, very important, whether we like it or not. Prime Minister happens to be the biggest vote catcher in this country. Now come to the second part. Who doesn't do social engineering to win elections? BJP does it, BSP does it, SP does it, everybody do it.
Correct.
What is important is that BJP's vote bank has suddenly expanded with the inclusion of OBCs. And with Prime Minister harping on this fact, you see, BJP is now known as an OBC party and not just of Brahmins and Banyas.
Correct.
So they are that way in a very, very strong position. Point number three, I have never seen anybody winning or losing election on performance. I have never seen this in the past 50 years. Emotive issues take center stage as it happens, and you talked about Ram ki Rajniti. For the past 35 years, Ram ki Rajniti has occupied center stage in UP. Now that Ram Mandir is being built, and Prime Minister coming during the Deepotsav, Yogi ji is doing his bit. So all these things tend to build a perception.
True, but why is it, Sudhindra Bhadoria, that under Mayawati and in the Mayawati regime or under Akhilesh Yadav, there was no Deepotsav in Ayodhya the way it was being done now. There was no celebration of Shivratri in Kashi the way it was done now. The river tourism and the connectivity the way it was supposed to be done. Why is it that it was not even called Shree Ayodhya? It was even moved away. It was even rubbed off the milestones. All of these are points to note. What did not happen then and what is happening now. The 4-lane corridors which are being built, the expressways which have been put in place. There is a certain amount of work that's been done in the last 5 years. You have to give Yogi Adityanath some credit, Mr. Bhadoria.
Well, you see, fudging with numbers and fudging with facts will not work. On the ground, one has to go and see the manner in which the girl in Hathras, the way she was raped and murdered. And this is the story all around Uttar Pradesh. Even today, while we are debating, I have a FIR tweet coming to me from district Etawah, where the Dalit boy is lying in the hospital.
Yeah, but the point is, why don't you say a boy and why do you want to highlight only a Dalit? I'm just saying, sir, not so long ago in Uttar Pradesh a Hindu boy was also killed by a Muslim, by a Muslim person. Did you call that? At that time, it was only called a crime. It was not, the religion and the caste was not highlighted. And if you compare the crime rate under Yogi Adityanath and 5 years of Mayawati, the numbers speak for themselves. This debate will continue because Uttar Pradesh is going to be very, very hot and politically charged, ladies and gentlemen. But we've run out of time on this edition of The Right Stand. I thank all our guests. Stay with us here on CNN News 18. Trust Facts with Zaka now.